Welcome back, friends. This is Ramesh Sharma here. So, in the OP series, today we will learn more about class and SS modifiers. So, I will tell you the real life example of the class also. So, as I told you everything about class, so I will also tell you the real life example. So, I will relate that class to the real life. So, I will tell you the SS modifiers and its uses here. So, let's start it. How you can relate our class to the real life example? Like imagine that like if we are in the class here, so like in we are the class we are studying there, so that class is also related to this class, and the teacher which are teaching us are the properties of that class. Here we are the properties of that class, like we are, you can say that we are variables here, and the functions that are teaching by the teacher here. So teacher is giving us the function, so that you can say that here, like there are many SS modifiers like public, SS modifiers like public, private, and like teacher, like many students tell us the thing that they can tell us, like they are of protected here, so protected, and the private things they did not tell. So these we can relate this with the our class here, and these all are SS modifiers here. Like if the student tell us the thing, like that is public thing that he can tell, he cannot tell private thing. So here SS modifiers are same like that. Like there are three types of SS modifiers. First is public and private, and protected. There are three SS modifiers. First is public, private, and protected. So what three this means? This public means, public SS modifier means we can assess anywhere. We can assess anywhere in that. But in private we can assess only private in within a one class here. And protected we can use this class variable in classes only, in the classes only, and we cannot use this in any index page, etc. So let's do the practical, so you will learn more. So let's I made this previously what we did here. So we made this public as, and in the index.php we created its first object and echo the public variable. So we also wish, let me open this. See that here we did, this is our index page here, and here we printed that two public variables here from the class, and we created the object. So now what we will do, so we know that how the public is working. So let's make another class here, let's make another class same here. So we will use inheritance here. I will tell you about inheritance. I will tell you about the inheritance in more detail in the next video here. So first of all, let's create our class. Here class will be here class second class. And so if we want to inherit this, so first of all let's make a private variable. Channel name. Channel name is equals to let's make address. Address is private, Punjab, India. And after that protected, let's make country as protected here. Country is equals to India. So these are three variables. So first of all let's remove this class here. So I will tell you about inheritance in next class, so I will not use this here. So I will tell you private, public, and protected here, and moreover with inheritance I will tell you in the next video. So here this is, so when I will see that this is our public here. So first of all, let's concatenate this. These are the public SS modifier. This is public SS modifier, and let's break this here. BR, this is same also public SS modifier. Copy this and paste this. So I'm copying this and pasting this again. See that now this will be our private. Now I'm trying to access this private and protected. So here will be our, see that our protected is private is address and protected is country. So here will be address and here will be our country here. We already created the object here. So when I will reload it, this. So when I will reload this, see that we are getting public SS modifier and public SS modifier printed, but now we are also getting an error, that is fatal error, cannot access private property. So you cannot access private property, private variable directly to the index page. So how to access this variable? So there is one here. So there is one method. So go to class here and see that these are the public here. So let's create our public function here. Function is also a property of this class here. So let's create a function. Here will be a SS modifier public, and we will make this function to public here, and that function like you create in JavaScript here, and function name will be, let's take it as address print. So address print, and we will move this here. So now what we will do, so we will simply return $this and our address variable name. Now what this $this means? Now this $this means this is under the variable which is under the class here. So a variable or a property which is under the class here, and this will be our property name. See that our address is our property name, and $this represent this class here. $this represent this class, this current class, and this address is our variable name. So we will return this. So when now I will copy this, I will use a function here. So here is private here, so I will simply replace the address with this function here, and here parenthesis. So we will call this function here with object name and this arrow operator, and after that this address print our function name where we return our private property here. So when I will reload this, see that we are getting private SS modifier Punjab here. Now we are getting also an error for cannot access protected property. We cannot use protected property in the anywhere in index out of the class here. So but we can use protected property in other classes, so that I will tell you in the inheritance. So how we can use protected property in another class? So we will inherit the previous class data, we will copy the previous data to our class here. So here same thing, here just copy this and also make this as public, and here will be our country print. Here will be our country print, and here will be our country $, this means under this class there is our country variable here. $this arrow country means in this class there is a variable that is our country here. So here take care, so you will not use $sign here. So simply $sign this and here your variable name. Don't use dollar sign here, just use dollar sign in the this variable. So now let's copy this, let's move to index.php and country print here. So we will call this function here to access our protected property. See that our protected access modifier is also here. So this is like our same class, like we do not tell our private things to others, and we can tell our public things that we want, like our channel name, etc. These are everything is public, so we can tell that. Same like that here the private and protected cannot be tell, but there are many protected things, like in the class there are our friends there, so we can tell their protected thing that we did not that we cannot tell to others here, like they are protected related to study, and there is another class here. So there is another class, like there is class A and class B. So there is a protected, the protected thing can we share with the class B here. So but we cannot tell our private things to another class also, like there is our protected, like there is one question, and that is also related to the second class, so we can share that with our class here. So but that question is not a public question, so we can share with another class but not public question, so we cannot access outside the class here. So that I will tell you more in the inheritance. So for today, let's remind this again. So see that there are three access modifiers: public, private and protected. Public we can access anywhere out of the class, but private we can access only this class, and protected we can access anywhere to another class here, but we cannot access to any public place, like out of any classes. So here is public. So to access these private and protected, so we can make our function here and we will return this variable. So we can access this public function here, and we will call this, and we will take this value here. So what are the benefits of public, private and protected access modifiers? So these access modifiers can make our like there is no issue for that, but there is one benefit, like there is one benefit in the security here, so we can make our program more secure. So for today this is enough, and in the next video I will tell you more about this private and protected. So there is one question here. So what is the difference between private and protected access modifiers? So I will tell this question answer in the next video, and also we will see the inheritance in our class. So if you have any queries, then you can comment in comment section and I will definitely respond to it. So if you did not understand anything, so I will explain again in the next video, so comment in the video section. And if you want any tutorial regarding any language, or you can, but instead of Python, so you can comment in the comment section. So at last, thanks for watching. Please, if you like this video, like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.